I have right next to me the beautiful Enkay.
Hello, guys.
Hey. And also, Joe is right here in the studio.
Hey guys.
But what's with your beard? You know, what inspired this? How long have you had your beard like this?
A couple of months actually. It was just me playing with them, and the view of having beard gang, and dreadlock gang, and not the Mohawk gang. I just wanted to.
So what's this gang?
This is
Curly beard, curly mustache.
well, most people call it whiskers now.
You just left the house 2 days ago.
It was a sad moment, obviously, because you know, as much as you wish you had more time, but you never know when.
True.
Or how it is, and I know that the people outside are the ones that have more power to do certain things, and I really appreciate the efforts that was made in voting and all. Now, being in the house, there are certain things that I wish I did, you know, before time. The spice was placed there before I left, and I think that's just perfect, you know.
It's perfect. You just left them wanting
perfect.
more.
It's one thing to come out and, yeah, okay, I'm out, but then it's another thing to come out to what I came out to. I'm trying to adjust to my everyday life, or trying to adjust to the fact that I'm actually out of the house, and that people now give me stares and people now walk up to me. So I'm just trying to. Yeah. Oh, you look so pretty.
Oh, thank you. Did you guys actually know that you were going to get into the house? Or
With Biggie, you don't know what will happen. Like I had less than 24 hours to get into the house. I was in the market buying fabrics for prices when I knew I was going in. Just so happy that I got lucky enough, because not many people make it that far. Trust me, if you see anybody that gets into the house, you should really applaud them. It's not easy to get into the house.
Yeah.
So
a
I'm
lot
just
of people
happy.
actually think it's luck.
They think it's just luck.
You know,
No, it takes a lot. There's a whole lot of people don't know, but all in all, I'm just happy that I made it.
That's
It's a big
fantastic
platform.
What about you, Joe? Were you shocked?
Not exactly, but at the same time, the startup was meant to be, you know, at the end of the month or whatnot, you're gonna be called, and I'm like, I didn't get called, and I'm like, oh my god. Then I needed to. There was no time to, you know, stress about it or worry. I just needed to carry on with my life. So I even got paid for a job.
Oh wow!
Like a day I was leaving.
So were you like, I'm so sorry?
No. There was even time to do that. So I just passed the message on, like, to the people that had jobs that I was working on, the graffiti I was doing. So I had to stop midway. I felt more bad about that.
Yeah.
That was what was affecting me. But for Big Brother, once they contacted you, they would ask you things like, "Are you going to be available to come?"
Okay.
Then you'd be like, "Oh no, I have something to do."
Oh no, I'm free.
You don't do that.
Of course
So
not.
yeah, it was a little.
If Biggie calls you, you better answer.
Yeah,
you know, you were speaking about dropping the spice right before you left.
Yes.
What exactly would you have wanted or loved to have done earlier before leaving?
Well, apart from showing what I'm capable of more as a creative person, and revealing, because a lot of people didn't get to know well enough. They didn't get to know Joe.
Yeah.
And I wasn't gonna just give them like that, because if you're feeling
As little by little.
As it hot.
so I was almost forced to rush some of the
wow.
explicit deliveries because of my swap.
Oh,
That got to me like that.
Yes.
And you know, it distorted plans, it distorted this. So I was like, you know what? Let's just go at it. So whatever happens, yeah. And I started, although I wasn't given that much time. I didn't have that much time, but I tried what I could. You know, the coat of arm, the painting of the
that
coat
was
of
a
arm.
brilliant one.
Soy sauce and coffee, actually.
Yes.
So I create things from anything.
Enkay,
Yes.
you know I have to ask you about Ludo.
My sister asked. Ask away.
So why didn't you want to play Ludo with Cindy?
I didn't want to play Ludo with Cindy at the time. The clip they showed.
Okay.
Out of like 1,000 things that happened, they decided to show a second of the moment, and then people decided to have their own narrative that Enkay is a bully, or she has a condescending attitude. But Enkay is just a sweetheart. She no get wala. She know they fight. They will not see when Enkay was helping Cindy and being cool with Cindy, dancing with Cindy. Just so basically, a lot of people just like to have their own narrative. There was nothing that happened. We were playing a game. Cindy told Benita what to play. Benita killed me. I was almost home. Like, Benita was new in the game. So at that moment, I was pissed off. Like, why are you tell I'm waiting to play now? Like, me, I don't go house. You don't go. Mercy don't go. I don't tell anybody waiting to play. You don't reach my turn. You can't tell Benita, may she kill me. That kind of thing. So it was now like Mercy and Benita left, and it was just me and Cindy left. She was about to go. Then I started playing on my own. She now came back and said she wanted to play with me, and that was the moment. But now nobody cared about the the thing that led to, like, even she was telling Joe that she knew that she got me angry about the whole thing, and honestly we both forgot that kind of thing happened. And then I came out and I'm seeing that Enkay is carrying Ludo for head.
You've seen the different memes.
Now Ludo sent them home. I had nothing against Cindy, not even for a second.
What was your relationship with Tacha like, Joe? Especially with a particular period where it seemed like you guys got into it a little bit. So do you want to talk to us about that?
Well, that's one of the spice, by the way.
Okay.
That day, when I noticed that she was getting a little, like, just because of like the tease, so I kept on going. I know personally I could have actually stopped midway, but I pushed because I was more. I just got engrossed into it. So, but there's no beef whatsoever. It was not in my power, but I know I was capable of stopping it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it happened. But it was just part of the game. It's the spice that I was gonna bring in to reveal certain things about myself or Tacha or anyone around. So that was all it was about.
But you guys cool?
I don't know what she would say, but I don't have a problem. I'm cool with her.
Okay.
Like, I always try to even bring her into whatever talks. And at least sometimes she's made me the breakfast. So like, she would send for me and like, tell Joe to come and get. So
I think they settled anyway.
if the crowd outside might not have settled, but in the house, as far as I'm concerned,
you see that is the same thing. The crowd outside have their own story. Us inside, we have our own story.
So I'm actually, I have to apologize to the fans that feel like, okay, I went against certain people in the house, but it's just a game. we're having fun, and some people take it serious and some people don't.
True.
Outside the house, it's why would he do this? Why would she do that? And and they take offense in that. So, but that's a normal thing. But you cannot explain yourself enough. In the house, the picture is totally different from
outside of the house. All right, before I let you guys go, any regrets?
I would have played Ludo alone at that moment. Okay? Because I was pissed.
Oh man.
So it had nothing to do with Cindy.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, I could have controlled the scenario with Tacha. I could easily had the power. I wish I expressed myself creatively in the house well enough before I left, because not knowing that you're going to leave this particular time or not, that could have helped a little bit. But I think to an extent, whatever happened did happen, so it's good enough.
So who do you guys actually think would win?
Things would change. Like I could say, okay, today Mike is going to win, Cindy is going to win. By tomorrow she does something silly. By any chance.
I mean, use me as an example.
Anything can happen.
So you feel the same way, Enkay?
No, to a reasonable extent.
So, but do you have anyone in mind that you felt? Jackie,
Venita, and at this point, I'm going to add Sadi, Mike, and of course Tacha, because I don't know about other people, but she was really sweet to me.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
And I think that's what Nigerians want to see.
Sweetness.
Well, no,
but I think if they don't want to see the sweetness
they want to
side
see
of
that.
her. They don't want to see
feisty.
She's very sweet. That she's actually
that's entertaining.
an extremely
also
sweet person. Like too sweet to a fault. But I guess people don't want to see that anyway. They will see what they want to see.
That's interesting. All right. So what are we expecting? What's next for you guys? What does the future hold for Enkay and Joe?
For Enkay, she's hoping to start her own bridal wear line. Finish her book. Start acting, because I just covered I can act. Advert safe, because I'm selling my market.
All right, sell it on, girl.
Ambassadorship to all the Bonge brands.
And Ludo
I am
brands.
a good influencer, as you can see.
Ludo
ambassador. Let's open market.
Well, I'm still going to be an artist. I'm a creative person, and I'm working on stage setups and the likes, designs, graffiti and all. I'm going to keep on that. I had a plan I was already working on my art exhibition before I left for Big Brother, and that to be cancelled, and a couple of glow-in-the-dark parties, because I work with neon paints and the like. I do body arts too, so it's an all-round creative.